So, happy face, yes, it happens. Sad.
Someone do a poll while I'm doing this, because I don't know how to do it, and I don't mean to be like bossy. Please, can someone do a poll, as I don't know how to do it. Do you prefer... Because this is how one-sided we can do it. Do you prefer Evil Queen or Misread? I don't know how you do that poll. Someone try and do it, please, if anyone has that power. Do you prefer Evil Queen or Misread? Just while this
you believe Evil Queen. Sad face, no, you believe Rickster. Vote truthfully, guys. Vote truthfully. Yes, we'll have all the truth in these rooms now. Misread is not being biased. Whether you're a friend or not, we will have the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Oh, that's a close one, innit? That's close. Oh, I think Evil Queen's winning. Thank you, Shaz and Ali. Oh, I got a violation, but we won't go anywhere. Oh.
You've got a violation because you've just done a poll on a troubled relationship in front of 7,000 people. So I think that's probably why you've just got a violation there. Like, you don't have to be media trained to know not to do a poll on someone's relationship, which isn't a perfect relationship, do you?
Hustle, my darling. Big love to you, Hustle.
What is this guy sniffing around for again? Hustle. I can't shake you off. You are just everywhere where something's going on. Absolutely everywhere. It's unbelievable. I don't even know what you do on here. You're just everywhere. Yeah, if there's a box open, Hustle's there, clinging onto it. Let me in, I need my opinion. Well, I think this happened. Oh, God. Hustle, one day, I hope I make it on this app. Hope I make it. Right, hope I can spread a message from the top. Okay, when I'm at the top, I can't wait to accept you into the box and kick you out straight away. It's on my bucket list.
Big love, Hustle. Thank you for checking in on me.
Poll is done.
Checking in on me, Hustle, darling. EQ as it.
I'll do check it.
But I do want to see this lie detector test.
Evil Queen, 252 to 40.
And Laura. Right, where are we going with next? So,
Evil Queen one.
Alright, guys. Yesterday was my new favourite beef since who was my favourite beef before? It was like the first original EQ and DG beef when they used to jump in the box and have it out with each other. Hustle doesn't want the clout, darling. Hustle's been a lovely friend to me. Yes, Moji. Hustle doesn't, and do you know what? Why shouldn't he have all the Rickster, did I say smiley face was you? Oh, Rickster, I'm so sorry.
Right, I'm not media trained and I shouldn't really talk about people when there's 1,000 people in the room, but I'm going to say it anyway. I scrolled in to this Hustle's live, okay? I don't know, well, I do know why he was on my FYP. Because he mentioned my name in his title to his live. I scrolled in and I thought, what's this Hustle about? Like, what does he actually do when he's not, like, in a battle? So what does he do 10% of the time? Basically, he was sat on the couch talking about what he got from Greggs. And I sat there for 10 minutes thinking, surely this isn't it. And he went into depth about the sausage roll he ate. And I thought it was a joke at first, but it wasn't actually a joke. He was literally talking about what he bought from Greggs. Then he was sat there, then he was talking about something he's getting done. Something about his knob, which he couldn't wait to get in there. And then talking about women. And that was it. Sausage rolls, knob, and women. But that's what I gathered from that live.
Right, can I just do it again? Sorry, Rickster, darling, because we're going to have all the justice in this live. Quick poll. Yes. Guys, did I do the poll right? Do it again. Sorry, Rickster, darling. So, quick poll. Yes, you believe Rickster. You know, he didn't swindle money and, you know, touch the pom-pom. You believe Rickster. Sad face, you believe EQ. As Rickster, you know, said I didn't do it right. And you know what my brain's like, do you know what I mean? I forget what happened last week, let alone fucking... See, I forgot already. Why are 8,000 people watching? I don't understand. Ain't you got anywhere else to be? Okay, so EQ still wins it, don't she? EQ still
She is so salty, and the Rickster is so salty that Evil Queen's winning this. This poll, this hideous poll that they're doing. They've actually tried to redo the poll because they're not happy with the results. That's how mad it is. That's how mad this is. They had one shot, as if once isn't enough. Twice. Rickster's probably sending voice messages to Miss Red behind the scenes. Listen, Miss Red, just do it one more time. Do it one more time. That is insane. Jesus.
Yeah. All right then. Thank you, Shal. Guys, as it's my first night back, I'm on the beg already. It's only been...
I'm saying this now, Evil Queen. I think Miss Red's just come back to get at you. I honestly think Miss Red has come back, and the sole purpose of coming back now, she'll say she's just doing it for... Like, she's going to be on every day. She doesn't care about the hate. She doesn't care about anything. She's literally come back because she's probably sat there and thought, I'm not getting boycotted off this app, and Evil Queen's staying on. So she's probably come on, planned an attack, and it's probably going to play out over the next however long. But
what, 36 minutes? Can we tap the screen, please? And if we can hit 1 million likes, that would be amazing. Thank you, Shal, darling. Anyway, I've had enough with the polls. So, anyway, we got new beef. So we got beef with Annette and Zach. So I've got a few opinions on this. However, it is my new favourite beef. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to keep it real.
do you know what I mean?
So what we'll do is we'll play the videos and we will have our opinion from there. So let me turn the lights on. We'll have all the filter slips. Thank you, love yourself. Oh, where are we? So this was Zach's reaction to Annette, the Luke.
Oh, no, I'm not watching this shit. Seen it the other day.
No, when I saw this, I died.
I'm going to skip this.
So, Luna Tuna, or whatever her name is, what's her name? Yvonne. What's her
Do we
name?
just keep it on? Should I skip
yeah,
it?
Not Yvonne. So, she...
Basically, what happens, I'm going to skip this part because did quite a big segment on yesterday's of this. Basically, this Annette woman, she's got something wrong with her. I don't know what it is. I'm not taking the piss. I don't know what it is, what she's got wrong with her, but she has actually got something wrong with her, I think. And she says that her vocals are affected by air conditioning units, and obviously the clarity of the air affects the vocal cords apparently, and her voice changes to like a reverbed voice when she talks about air conditioning units, and if she doesn't, then the voice is alright. So it's pretty much it. Zach laughs at it. She doesn't like it. It ends up being her live, Zach in the box. She's saying, you shouldn't be laughing at this, and Zach saying it's just a joke, basically. And then that's it. Let it down. But it's honestly, it's not worth watching. It's not worth watching. I mean, this Miss Red thing isn't worth watching. I've just not watched it yet, so I thought I may as well watch it with you guys. Or don't buffer.
Was bullying.
Okay.
And I don't think he bullied you. I think he had his opinion, but I just think he did it in a funny way. You know, I don't think that maybe she's a little bit, I feel a little bit sensitive, right? But I don't feel like he bullied her in any way. I'm going to keep it real with you. I really don't think he bullied her. I don't think
It depends what your thoughts on bullying is, okay? And there's a very fine line on bullying. We'll use Darren, the Darren guy that's with Ed Matthews currently. I think his nickname's Timmy. So if there was a Darren going around and he wasn't with Ed Matthews, it was just Darren's duplicate. And in the real world, people were laughing at him, people getting him to say stuff. People weren't treating him as they should, then it'll be bullying, won't it? But because Darren is with Ed Matthews and he wants the clout's a bad word, isn't it? Darren wants to grow and Darren wants to make money. Okay, so with Ed Matthews, Darren's going to grow. Darren's going to make money. So he's not going to start saying this is bullying or this is whatever, because Ed Matthews, the one who's saying the stuff, is feeding him with the cash flow, isn't he? Giving him the platform, whatever. It's the same with Darren and DG as well. So DG said stuff to Darren. It was on a mutual ground because Darren allowed it and DG knew that Darren was all right with it. But if it was anyone else who didn't have cash or viewership, anything to offer basically, then it would be bullying. So it depends what environment it's in. Depends what's on the line. Depends what mood the person's in. So with this Annette woman, was it bullying? Let's take a disability out of it. It's hard to say, but she's vulnerable, yes, if she has that disability. But what level? I don't know. Let's take the disability out of it. If someone says something and it sounds funny and you laugh at it, like if they say something in a funny voice and you laugh at it, it's what it is, isn't it? Said something in a funny voice. Haha. If that person says that they have something wrong with them and then the air conditioning units caused it, I mean, I laugh at quite a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I'm going to be honest. I laugh at a lot of stuff. Like someone falling over makes me laugh. Like not hysterics, but I can sit through like a comedy show and not laugh once. But if I see someone tripping over the curb, then it's game over for me. Like it's like someone has tickled my funny bone. So how do I explain it? I don't think it's bullying, basically. I'm going to cut a long story short. I don't think it is. But if Zach didn't like Annette and Annette didn't like Zach, then it would be. But I think they both like each other deep down, so it's not.
He was mocking any disability. I'm bringing it up, darling, because it's all over the FYP, hence my show. It's Miss Red's FYP News, get to know. So yeah, I do love Annette. And I don't know, Annette, like I say, I'm not taking away how you feel or how you felt, but myself personally, I don't feel like he was bullying you. He was just having his say on it, his opinion, and putting his funny stance on it. But like I say, I'm not taking away how she feels. Anyway, so yeah. So guys, those, he did mock her in a box. He wasn't bullying at all. Thank you, Knots Guy. Yes, we do stand with G Crew, guys. Can we pin that comment, please? The G Crew comment. So I'm going to do a quick poll, Rob.
I've just read a comment then in the comment section. And the comment, I can't see because it's gone up somewhere now. The comment basically said that it's gone from Evil Queen to Zach on her first two things now. And she keeps bigging up the Rickster. And she keeps bigging up G Crew. And it just so happens that it's like sides at the minute, isn't it? Almost. So I think Miss Red's already picked the team she wants to play for. She knows all the people who are on the team. And it's going to be pro her side and negative this side. If I had a big platform and I was doing stuff on here, then I'd be targeted because I'm friends with Evil Queen. So it's just how it would go, innit?
Right. Big love, Dead Wings. Who believes that, if you only vote, guys, if you genuinely did see it, who believes that Zach bullied or mocked her? In my opinion, it doesn't mean it's the right opinion, it's just what I'm seeing. He didn't bully her in any way. So we're going to do a quick poll because we love a poll around these ways. And also as well, guys, when we open the boxes, if a creator that I have spoken about wants to join the box to have their say on a video that I've reacted to, they're more than welcome. But we're stripping it back and the show is about you, all right? I don't want you to jump in the box and agree with my opinions, you know, have your own opinion and say what you want to fucking say. Do you know what I mean? So happy face. Zach didn't mock her or bully in any way. Sad face, he did, all right? Oh, thank you. 7 months, Rhiannon. Bloody hell, love, I better not get to Cancelled Town again. Do you know what I mean? It's not a very nice place to be, Rhiannon, Cancelled Town. Oh. See, the poll speaks for itself. This is what I'm seeing. Why did I point to my ears? Look at that. This is what I'm seeing. Yeah. But like I say, some people are just sensitive, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? I'm not taking away her feelings, but, you know, some people are just really sensitive. But I've got nothing but love for her now.
Let's just guess now. Guess in the comments who's she going to talk about next. Like, who's going to be the next person she talks about. So we've had Evil Queen. Like the negative part. We've had Evil Queen, we've had Zach. On the positives, so far, we've had the Rickster. I'm sure you could say Annette's probably on the positive side. Angie, Bradley, CLA, RMs, Canadian Angie. I'm seeing a lot of Angies. I'm going to go with Angie. My bets are on Angie.
I think she's absolutely hilarious. But what we're going to do is we're going to play the aftermath of Zach's reaction. So we're going to play the aftermath, okay? There we go, guys. The happy, you know, it's like, yes, everyone's agreeing with kind of like what I'm saying. Right, here we go.
I do that. Is how I talk. When I'm stressed. And the fact that you sped it up so much.
I didn't speed it up at all. You sped it up.
No, I didn't.
I can't speed it up on the iPad. We tried this morning because you were going on an awful lot.
I don't know who's recorded me, but I didn't put that up.
No, we didn't speed it up. I tried to.
Well, somebody sped it up. Who posted it first? Do you know?
You were speeding it up. You were holding your finger on it.
No, I wasn't. I didn't speed it up at all. I will post that link so people can go and watch your video that somebody's recorded of you just sharing that this morning. That was not sped up. Hold on, I'll play it again now, Zach. Hold on. I didn't think it was as bad. It hasn't been as bad. I haven't sped that up at all.
That's it.
And it's definitely... Pardon?
That's it.
Tap it. There you go.
Tap it.
Oh, yes, it does. You just don't see it. I've been resting my voice all day today with the hope that it would go away.
Sounds like the aircon.
Yes.
Oh, guys, I'm dead.
Guys, right, do you know the original video that I just played? Right, let me play it again. It didn't sound speeded up. Thank you guys for the love.
Can you hear?
I cannot. When I saw this, I died. So, Luna Tuna.
No, I haven't dyed my hair again, Foxy. No. You know what, Charlie? I don't have to talk to you. You're one of
It was sped up.
those randoms. See ya. Blocked. Just don't need it, guys. I just don't need it.
Because I made it.
So, like, okay then, why was she so, because like I say, I haven't seen all the bits, I've just seen the bits that I've needed to. Why is it, he didn't speed up the video, right, okay. Why is it a problem if it was speeded up? I don't understand what the problem is, because like I know when people watch...
Well, if I slowed your voice down, Miss Red, to like 0.25, then what you were saying would be more funnier, wouldn't it? It's the same, innit? If you speed it up or you slow it down, has sort of the same effect, doesn't it? Takes it out of the realm of normal and puts it in somewhere where it's a bit more funnier, doesn't it?
My life's back because I can't stand like how slow I talk and the droniness of my voice. It's sped up on the FYP. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Oh, I don't bloody know, but I hope that...
Can I actually do that?
Anyway.
Stop it.
It weren't a beef that I was expecting.
Oh no. Can I do it? I can do it. Let's listen to Miss Red on 0.25.
The second and the lunar one, yes. I hope that the Vikings will become best friends, loving half of the wine. Luna. So, guys, moving on. I can't wait for my family, because I've been
That's insane.
stressed about.
Should we speed her up a little bit? Let's see what she sounds like sped up. I don't think it's going to be as good as slow down.
Moving on. Thank you, Stacey. Moving on.
Hang on. Can we put it on a 1.75?
There's a new kind of like, I wouldn't say creator really, because they don't really create anything apart from mayhem, do you know what I mean? So there's a new, she was a gifter and then she turned creator, and her name's Canadian Angie. I don't know.
Oh! So someone put in the comments before Canadian Angie for the next person she talks about. That was a good guess, unless you had seen it previously. So she's gone from Evil Queen to Zach to Canadian Angie now. This is mad.
If anyone's ever heard of her.
Oh yeah, she did me at the start, didn't she, that song?
You probably know who she is. And so I used to think she was okay. I used to think that she was okay. You know, she'd come in here and gift me and things like that. I never had any problems with her. And obviously, because of what happened last week, and everybody obviously jumping on. Or, you know, not agree with, you know, my actions and stuff. You know, she started to get a bit nasty where I was concerned, but obviously I never clapped back. But I'm seeing a lot of people upset about this woman, and I have been watching on a burner account her lives, and as far as I'm concerned, this is my opinion, I think that a platform is spiteful and hateful, right? They're always slagging people off in there. You know, there's no, if someone's getting slagged off, there's no like facts on what they're saying. A couple of my friends basically have been upsetting there, and you know, she's upset a lot of creators, right? But it's funny how she says that, you know, my platform is problematic, and she's probably got one of the worst rooms going at the minute.
Is this actually Miss Red's backup? Can someone confirm if this is Miss Red's backup? Miss Red backup. Is that Miss Red's backup? It's not. No idea. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. If it's not, I'm sorry for putting it up, but if it is, then you're just contradicting yourself at everything you're saying.
You know, we all start off from somewhere, but if it's this toxic earlier on, you know, mine at occasions got progressively, you know, toxic at times. You're entitled to like a guys, you know. This room is completely unbiased. You are allowed to like her, okay? I'm not saying that you're not. My personal opinion, I did like her, but I don't like her anymore. All right? I think there's a lot of hypocrisy coming from there and a lot of double standards. And obviously, she said something about Jay. If I can remember, she was commenting on Jay's weight and Jay's looks and things like that. And Jay did a little clap back. So I'm going to play what Jay said in response to what she said about Jay. Okay.
I'm not going to sit and attack you personally because I don't feel the need to do it. But what I will say is that you may have a pretty face or a prettier face than me, but your heart is ugly as fuck. Ugly as fuck. And listen, I don't pay all that money for makeup to look the same. Alright? So, listen, I'm happy to be at a low standard than you. I'm happy to be there. You keep calling me fat, ugly and the rest of it. I don't give a shit. You keep doing that. That shows what sort of woman you are. And best believe, I'm raising my daughter to never be a woman like you. You are exactly what I don't want my daughter to be like.
Sorry,
so,
guys.
You carry on. You keep sitting there all day on live streams, ripping people apart and then claiming that you're not a bully and your group isn't a bully. But in fact, actually, what you're claiming that Miss Red does, you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can keep your pretty, beautiful face, and I'm sure you've got an amazing figure, and I'll keep my ugly fat self. And I'll stick with a good heart, yeah? Yours is ugly as fuck, and looks don't last forever, sweetheart, okay? So just bear that in mind. Oh, and probably take the mental health worry out of your bio, because I don't believe that you do suffer with mental health.
Absolutely.
Not when you're parading around the app like that. So, yeah, crack on. Canadian Angie.
Bear in mind, people, this is Miss Red's first live return into the app. Very first. First of many. Oh.
Good looks fade, a good heart doesn't. Exactly that. So, and I also heard the comment about giving Cockapoo a rope, and I think that's vile as well. It wasn't Angie that said that, it was someone in her box. So please don't criticise me, Angie, when you're sat with people like that, please. Thank you. My looks, yeah? With what comes out of your mouth, your looks are absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So there we go, guys. Right, so that was Jay's response to what was said about her in Swear Down. Absolutely, guys. For those of you that are here, if you don't follow Miss J, please give her a follow, because she's got an amazing room, and it's kind of like a bunker room. It's a safe room. So that was Jay's reply. Thank you, Chloe, for the response to this Canadian Angie one. And like I said, I never had a problem with her before, but I've noticed progressively over the last couple of weeks the room's getting nastier and nastier.
Who's going to be next? Someone drop in. Who's going to be next on the hit list? So we've had Evil Queen, Zach, Angie. I'm a no one. Let's just put it out there. I'm a no one. But she mentioned something at the start. But I'm no one in this. Who's next? DG, CLA, Alf Bar, Dave, Pearl. Pearl. Are we talking Pearl as like a pro, or Pearl as not a pro? Let's see what happens.
There's only one Angie on TikTok for me. Love her or hate her, and it's Delusive Angie. Do you know what I mean? That's where, you know, that's where it is for me, yes. So, anyway, Jay says that, right? And then I'm gonna say trigger warning. I'm going to put a trigger warning, right, guys? So this was Canadian Angie's kind of like response to what Jay said, and me, it's twisted. Like I say, you know, guys, I'm not going to be biased in here anymore. I'm going to say exactly what I want, because I'm going to get judged no matter what I do, so I might as well keep it real, right?
Does she understand what biased means? Can someone explain to Miss Red? If you're a Miss Red fan or viewer, just explain to what biased means. Because what she's about to do is what she's saying she's not. But like straight away.
And you got to remember, if you're on TikTok, if you've got a platform, you make the FYP, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about everything. I'm not going to be silenced on what I can and can't talk about anymore. Even if my friends make FYP, I'm going to talk about it. Simple as that. It's what I do, you know. So this is what this Canadian Angie Wad said. Thank you, Deb Starlet. Miss J, you don't deserve the title of Miss. Yes, she does. Your comments today were a disgrace. May you never feel the pain, trigger warning, guys, of burying one of your children. You are disgusting. You have no soul. Rest in peace. You know.
You know what? Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't dislike Miss Red. I dislike what Miss Red has done. Okay, I really dislike what Miss Red had done and how she handled the situation, and the fact that she's come back like nothing's happened and expects everyone to brush everything under the carpet. But you reading that out now, Miss Red, is disgusting. It doesn't matter whether Angie said that or not. If you've acknowledged that what Angie said, she's probably upset when she said it. Right, clearly upset when she's saying that, because she's had to bring up a traumatic event. You've acknowledged that. Instead of thinking, I'm not going to say this because of the knock-on effect if Angie were to hear that again, or the knock-on effect to if someone's in the comment section who's gone through a similar traumatic incident, instead you've said trigger warning in front of 8,000, 7,000 people on your first live back, which is meant to be FYP news, and you've mentioned something like that. That's disgusting. That is actually disgusting. Why would you bring it up? Why would you, if 7,000 people had never heard that, why would you then bring it into that world of the 7,000 people and just say it? Trigger warning. If someone says trigger warning, that is not a cop-out. That's not a cop-out. If you're going to say trigger warning, you might be telling a story about something. So a story where, I don't know, I don't even know how to lightly say it. A story where a pigeon's passed away. don't know the softest way you can say this. A pigeon has passed away in the story, so you might say trigger warning. This story is going to be about such and such. If you have any issues with such and such, it's what it is. But I'm just going to tell a story. If you're going to go at someone for what they've said to you, and beforehand you say trigger warning and you bring up something as low as that, that's pretty mad. Not acceptable. And I'm sorry you played it, guys. I didn't know it was going to come up. Like, I can skip this bit, but I don't think she's going to say it again. I hope she's not going to say anything like that again.
Her beautiful boy, love mum. Now, I don't like that, and that's really sad to hear. That is so sad to hear. I don't like that, how that has been totally twisted. Like, when Jay spoke about Canadian Angie, she was speaking that, you know, I'm never going to raise my children.
Nah, sorry guys, I'm not. We can skip that part. Can watch it privately or something. That's just madness, that. You know what, I'm going to say this. My whole point of doing like a later night show, if you want, and a platform where I can spread a message, spread a bit of awareness on people who are vulnerable at home, who are getting pressured or manipulated into doing something they don't want to do. Okay, and they're vulnerable. My whole point of coming on later rather than in the day or earlier is because I know people are at the most vulnerable stage in the evenings. So if you've got someone who's lonely, they could be at work all day, or they could be going to the shops in the day, or they could be watching the favourite programme. When the sun goes down and the lights are off, and you're either lay in your bed on TikTok or you just sat there, that is when the signs start to appear. You can distract yourself as much as you want all day that you haven't got a problem, but when your curtain's shut and it's just you and there's no sound round and you're flicking through, that's the loneliest stage you're going to be, the most vulnerable you're going to be at. So I'm sorry I played that, because I honestly didn't know that was going to come out, and I understand that it may have happened to other people, and it's not right that that's been said. So my apologies for that. But yeah, don't know where I was going properly with that, but I'm just sorry for playing that shit.
Fucking nightmares.
What? What? Get them teeth round there, mate. Go on, get them teeth round. I'll do.
Whoever said DG was next. You're fucking right. So she's gone. Sorry, I've skipped the whole of Angie's part because of what she said. So he's gone Zach, EQ, Angie, now DG. So it's all people that have fucked her off in some way, innit? Or pushed her away in some way, not played ball.
So you're attacking women now, yeah?
We watched this as well last night, so
hold on
sorry.
to that, what he just said there, attacking women, bearing in mind that this guy's had enough to say about me and other women on the app, all right? And we'll go into cockapoo in a minute. So let's hold on to that. So his problem with DG is that he's attacking women. I think he's talking about his wife. Thank you for that.
That's a very... I think it's yours, mate. You've got a very nervous laugh.
Nothing nervous about it.
It is. Very nervous.
How can you say that about teeth when your hairline starts at the back of your head?
Mate, I'm 40 years of age. I'm aging gracefully. I don't need any cosmetics. I don't need any turkey teeth or anything like that. I've seen the pictures of you with your teeth, mate. You needed them badly, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I did. I was in a children's home. I was brought up in a children's home. No one to sort of guide me and do what I needed to do. So, yeah, I did, yeah.
So is that why you attack other people's wives then? It's done nothing to you?
Yeah, but DHB, in all fairness, right? I've done nothing to you. Cockapoo has done nothing to you. You're okay attacking other people's wives. Like, make it make sense, guys. Carry on tapping the screen. Let's hit 1 million likes.
I think what Miss Red's doing here, because at the start she said she still likes DG. She doesn't know why he's not talking to her, pretty much. I think that's... I can't remember the exact words, but when the words were constructed together, the outcome was pretty much that. I still like DG, but I'm not sure why he doesn't like me. And I think she's using this now as applause to try and get like some points with DG here. Because she's using a situation which DG was in with DHB, all these abbreviations. And she's sticking up for the DG side, even though DG was driving with the thing on, which everyone does, but it doesn't make it right. And there were some other things, and I think she's picked that side, DG's side, on that situation, knowing that at some point maybe DG will message behind the scenes and say, oh, nice one for sticking up for me, or whatever, or yappa yappa yappa. Something will happen where it'll give her a way in again.
Please. So it's okay for you to attack women and attack wives, but yeah. DG can't say anything about your wife, bearing in mind that you had the most to say about every woman on this app.
I never attacked her, did I? You brought her into... Why did you need your wife to back you up?
Oh, didn't you say I thought I could smell fish?
Thank you, Pearl.
What did you say?
So you said, apparently I tell her everything what she needs to do, and then you said, I thought I could smell fish. Yeah. Is that what it is?
I did think I could smell
Disrespecting women.
I did think I could smell fish. I never...
Did you?
Yeah, I never said it was her. I just said I could smell fish. Maybe you thought that because obviously, I don't know, maybe you're insecure about the smells.
Peddle all you want, man. Listen, the majority of women pay for your lifestyle. That's sad, yeah? You're probably... Listen, imagine you paying your ex, your whatever... child maintenance, and then she's going to gift in someone like you who sits there dissing and taking a piss and bullying women about fish.
Yeah, Miss Red laughed at that. Yeah.
Eat that sausage roll. Eat that sausage roll. Right, listen, I'm calm, I'm cool. I've got my daughter here, right? We've just been playing on the swings and everything, yeah? Whatever it is, mate, yeah? Pasty. Right? So it's okay. It's alright. You made it personal now. You've attacked my wife, who's done nothing and said nothing about you.
This is really dangerous.
Yeah.
Moving forward, because Miss Red's come back and she clearly has enemies. She has a big platform, big audience, big influence, I guess. And she's come back with a vengeance. So that's pretty good. Pause point. So every live she does now is going to be like biased towards one of the people she doesn't like. I've always said from day one with this that when I'm reacting, I'm not doing like a news thing. I'm doing the calmer FYP. I'm just reacting to it. I'll break down situations. I'll break down mannerisms. I'll break down anything that needs breaking down. I'll break it down, I'll discuss it, and I'll give my verdict on what I think is going to happen next, or why that person's done that, or what they're trying to get at, and then I'll move on. But it's really hard to do that with Miss Red on this one at the minute, because she's so all over the place that I can't really collect everything and dissect it. But I'm going off subject. I'm doing what I've done from day one with this. Miss Red has changed what she's doing, and it's going to be like some hate an actual hate campaign going on.
Yeah.
Very neutral.
Yeah, go on.
Very neutral.
Go on, what did she say? What did she say about you before you attacked her about, I thought I could smell fish, and he tells her what to do and everything else? And go on.
She come in the live and said, he's told me to come in here, whatever. So obviously she was getting on our banter. And then I said, it's probably a troll. I said, it's probably not her. I said, it's probably a troll.
Anyway, you kind of like get the gist of what's going on. The video is on the FYP. This is on Charlie's FYP. So basically, this guy is crying because DG has said something to his wife. But yeah, this guy says the most about everybody. Always bringing up people's kids. Like when you bring up people's kids, it's a shit place to go, really. And
Miss Red, you have just merely 2 minutes ago, you've just brought up a horrible incident which happened to someone's offspring. Okay, you knew the consequences. Okay, you said trigger warning, so you knew that it's going to trigger some people, but just because you said trigger warning, that means people aren't going to get upset anymore, doesn't it? Right, because you said that. He talked about it, then he used another example which used someone else's offspring, and then we're now at DG where he's sticking up for someone because they've been targeted about their offspring. How does that work? See what else she does.
DG brings content to TikTok. If people want to gift him, then that's what people will do. Whether it's a woman, a man, whether it's a woman, single woman, whatever. He's entitled to get gifts. He brings content to TikTok. So, guys, I'm going to play a video now of everybody knows who Cockapoo is. She's the voice of reason. Love or hate her, she's a lovely woman. All she ever does is jump in a box and have her opinion, right? Whether you feel like her opinion's right or wrong, she brings no malice to TikTok. She just loves the gossip. Do you know what I mean? So DBH, whatever his name is, he looks like Penfold off Danger Mouse. He's crying in the box about someone, going for his.
So I'm not sticking up for anyone there, but she's just said one of her friends has just had like a rant about how Angie has said something about her weight or how she looks or something, and Miss Red stuck up for Miss J, saying that it's wrong, you shouldn't be doing that, and then Miss J said, it's about what's inside, not outside, yappa yappa yappa, and Miss Red's agreed with it and moulded it into a ball and chucked it at Angie, and then at the drop of a penny she's just called someone. It doesn't matter whether the guy looks like anything or whatever. If you're going to say it in general, it's what it is, isn't it? But don't call someone something just after, in the same live, after you've just been a bloody walking mascot for not calling people stuff. Just had a full breakdown of an argument between Miss J and Angie and how names have been called and how you're shocked at it, and then you've gone and called someone else a name and you've talked about offspring again. It's just mad, isn't it? It's mad. She said she hasn't got media training. Well, fucking invest in it. Please invest in it. There's a reason why news reporters, so people who do the actual news, have training. So you don't just go on live and start saying weird shit.
Wife attacking women, But let's fast forward a couple of days. So thank you, Claire, and now Jodie. Let's fast forward it a couple of days to what you have to say about Cockapoo.
Actually, if Cockapoo wants to hide behind the fucking Cavapoo fucking picture, yeah, and slate people and cause so much hate, she does deserve to be fucking found.
Also,
And how people will find her, because listen, it all comes up. I put my faith to it, right? I don't care, because whatever I say to somebody, if you're going to say something, if you're going to hide behind the phone, then hide your phone and hide your face, hide your identity, and you can do what you want, and you can be as nasty as you want, and it's very easy.
but the
I
thing is,
can do whatever I want, and it's my face. I can have a Langley, Watford, I drink wherever you can go. But Cockapoo, you have caused so much hate towards people. You're in and out everyone's different lives. I think you do deserve to be fucking doxxed. You do.
Do you hear that, guys? So because Cockapoo is active in lives, right? Because Cockapoo is active in lives, she likes the box. Carry on reporting my account, but I'll probably get it back. She deserves to be doxxed.
I don't think anyone deserves the D word. But I think if you surpass a certain amount of followers, or you are in a position where you're speaking to like above a certain amount of people daily, so like Cockapoo, for example, she's in with all the bigger FYP people and whatever. She's in all the boxes, so she's speaking to like thousands of people, in front of thousands of people a day, isn't she, basically, online. I think if you're in that position, you should... I respect people's privacy, but if you're going to have somewhat of an influence on people, or you're going to have a big opinion on something, like just show your face, because we don't know who you are. Like that's not a direct shot at Cockapoo. It's just anyone. If you're talking to a bigger audience, we don't know whether we're speaking or listening to someone who isn't allowed to speak to a bigger audience or isn't allowed on social media. We don't know any of these things. That's on the high end of the scale. But like, if you're getting accused of stuff, saying it's not you isn't enough. Okay, getting like your friend to come on and say, well, I know what Cockapoo does for work and I know who she is and it's not this. I don't think it's enough. I think if you've got something to hide, then I get the part where she might lose a job. If people find out where she works based on how she looks, I understand that can be very bad. But at the same time, I don't know. I just something doesn't sit well with me. Something doesn't sit well with me with that. But I'll give you an example. For 2 years, first 2 years I was on this app, I used to post content. I used to go live and stuff, but I didn't show my face. Never show my face in 2 years. And I got to the point where I was thinking, like, it felt wrong not doing it, because it felt like I was trying to hide something when I wasn't. And I felt like other people would think that I am something that I'm not, based on me not wanting to show my face, and that made me feel uncomfortable. That was me in a place with morals. That made me feel like why am I building these friendships up with these people and I'm not even showing them who I am, sort of thing, visually. It made me feel like maybe they think I'm hiding something or something, so show my face. Never look back. It's the same with this. Just, I think you should just show your face. Like, no one's gonna show half your face or something. Just show half your face. It's enough, innit? If you've shown half your face, Cockapoo, then the lady which is saying that you are involved in a situation could then see whether it is you or isn't you. Because you saying it's not you isn't really enough. Could talk about this all night. Let's keep watching.
You sat there attacking a woman that has done nothing to you. She's done nothing to anybody else apart from jump in a box. You probably don't agree with what she's got to say, but I agree with 90% of what she's going to say. And you're moaning about somebody else attacking your wife, but yet you're okay attacking a woman. If there was a male version of Martha, darling, it would be you. Leave people alone, right? If you hate TikTok so much, get off it. You're never going to stop the gifting, right? You're never going to get a creator off the app unless they choose to leave the app.
Well, she's mentioned, sorry for pausing it, like, very quickly after each other. While she's just mentioning the gifting part there, I am not anti-gifting, or like, I know the mass majority of people think I'm after people who are getting gifts. That is not the case with me. Okay, it might be with someone else, but it's not the case with me. My whole gripe is the fact that there's people who are vulnerable, who are being manipulated, whether the people who are manipulating them know or not. They're being manipulated in some way, and they're feeling like they need to gift for attention or to get some sort of happiness in their life. My whole thing is just to spread awareness that it's not normal for that. So if I come at DG, or if I come at another big name, Miss Red, or whoever's receiving gifts, Evil Queen, whoever's receiving gifts, it's not because you're getting gifts. That's not the reason. I'm not bothered. Who the hell am I? I'm a no one. My opinion should not matter to any big person on this app, what I say, but my opinion and my word isn't directly aimed at these bigger people. It's say something to the bigger people, and then the people who watch them would be able to listen and then get a bit of the awareness, a bit of the picture. So, yeah. Just thought I'd get that in.
Why are you on TikTok? You're just here. Yes, we'll call him Arthur instead of Martha, because you've got honestly, you've got an obsession with people, right? Arthur, his name is. Yes, his name is Arthur. You really low-key need to get help. This doxing is ridiculous. They are picking random people off Facebook and accusing them of being exactly that. And Cockapoo ain't left TikTok. She just took a couple of days off.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this in the live now. Like, what you want to do in your spare time about what creator does do. Like, again, who the hell am I? Do what you're doing. This D word she keeps using, I don't want to use it. The DOXING. I don't want to use that word. But if you want to look at who someone is in your spare time, Google reverse image it. Look at whatever you want to look at. That's up to you, innit? What you do in the background between your mates, that's on you. But when you start posting it online, that's a different thing. So just, I'd say, like, even if you want someone to be, even if you want to know who someone is and you know who someone is, just try not to put it all out there, because it can have a bit of a negative effect, I think. But that's just my opinion anyway.
TikTok just took a couple of days off, darling. And you need to be careful about who you are doxing, because innocent people are being doxed. You know what I mean? You've got some poor sad fucker that's sat in their house, probably ain't even got TikTok, and you know, they're being doxed. It's sick. Absolutely sick. Oh, ironic, pot kettle. Let's not go there, guys, because the person's address that I gave Fred to, you know, do unquestionable things to children. Let's wait for the receipts. Oh, yes, let's wait for the receipts. I hope you can bring them, love, because you're going to look very silly, Danger Mouse. Fucking Martha. You're a weirdo, mate. You're an absolute weirdo. You need to take your wife out for a Chinese and put a smile on her face, you know what I mean? You're an absolute weirdo. Go and get help.
This is why Miss Red needed more time before she come back on the app, because with a platform like she's got, you can't be going at things with emotion. Emotion is, how do you say it? If you're hyped up for something, can be the best thing in the world. Emotion can get you through the darkest times. Emotion can get you through obstacles which you couldn't if you was just feeling normal. Okay, but if you've been at rock bottom, if you've been slapped down and your emotions are everywhere, you're upset one minute, you're angry the next, you're concerned the next minute, upset, angry, concerned. That's all going on in your head. Do not go in any situation. Do not text. If you're angry, do not send a text to someone that isn't involved in the situation. Okay? Because you might be texting something which is just so obscure and mental that the person's going to think, what the fuck is going on here? And you're probably... Definitely do not come online when you are emotional. Do not do your comeback when you're emotional. Because all you've shown so far is the people that you don't like, and you've gone through them one by one, and you've pushed the emotion which has been inside out there in front of 7,000 people. And now I think it's got to the point where you're on the DG part with DHB and it's starting to spill out now, like properly spill out. The emotion you have now should have been the emotion you had with like Miss J, and the emotion you had with the Rickster, and the emotion you had with Zach. You can't come in here and then say, I'm going to do it non-biased, but then you're coming in with emotion. Because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. FYP News should be non-biased. It should be touching on a subject, just touching on it. Maybe get 2-3 people in the box at random if you want to do that. I think that's how she works it. And then discuss it for 2 minutes and just move on, because the longer you stay on a subject, the more emotionally involved you get on a subject, and then the more anger or the more sadness or the more whatever is going to go into it. So that's what I think, but again, I'm just Karma Kaz.
Touch a bit of grass. Pot kettle means, oh, you can talk. Pot kettle black, it means that you can talk. Yes, Penfold looking fucker. Can't stand the man, he's just a fucking bully. Goes around bullying people. If you were so happy with your life, you wouldn't sit on TikTok making people's lives a misery. People that have done nothing to you. A woman that's done nothing to you. Do you know what I mean? Oh, we can get in the box if he wants to get in the box. On that note, I'm having a Mayfair Blue. Sicko. How's that for a non-biased opinion? Yes.
Nah.
Anyway,
Nah. Listen, everyone be careful. She's literally come back and she's going to use a platform as a weapon. Please be careful. That platform is now a weapon. A weapon she's not afraid to use. And it reaches a large audience. So... I mean, she can twist anything she wants and just broadcast it to a big audience, so just be careful. She should have misread. If you're watching, this whole live isn't a dig at you. I'm literally just reacting to your video. Okay, I'm not gonna... If I don't like something, I'll say it. If I do like it, I'll say it. If I've got an opinion on a subject, I'm going to go in on it. I don't think you've done the right thing coming back. And I'm not the guy who's saying I don't want you to come back on the app. I don't want you to ever come back. Honestly, from what you did, I think you should have took longer off the app. Okay, but what I'm going to say is you've made the wrong move here. Massively made the wrong move. And people like Luke the Judge, who are close to you, and this Alex guy who are close to you, they're not going to tell you it's the wrong move because it benefits them. what you're doing now, how you're going at people, and how much of a loose cannon you are now moving forward, it's going to give Luke the judge something to talk about, isn't it? It's going to give you and Alex a discussion point. It's going to give me something to talk about, but it's not correct. These people aren't going to tell you not to do it. They will happily watch you sink again because that's content for them. So just be careful, Miss Red, because you're going to make a lot more enemies than you've already made. And you'll find, because your platform is a weapon now, you're going to have that concept of keep your enemies close. Well, what is it? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I think that's going to be a lot of what you're going to see. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So you're going to have people who are going to be befriending you because they don't want to be chucked under the bus. And with that comes slyness, and with that comes a month down the line someone sharing a screenshot of a message you've sent them, or a voice note, or just throwing you under the bus again. So I'd rethink your whole plan, because it's not strategic in any sort of way. The people you've been going through these ideas with probably haven't got the best knowledge, to be honest, because this isn't the way. It's not the way at all.
The Cloud Chasing Danger Mouse. Where are we going to go next? I've got a bit more to go through yet. So, I'm going to play Lucy's video, guys, and then we'll open the boxes.
I see. Sorry again. I've seen a few comments saying when are you going to go after EQ, or when are you going to give your opinion on EQ. Listen, EQ's giving me this doesn't make anything she's done in the past right. Okay, the past can be 2 days ago, 1 day ago, a year ago, however long you want it to be. Anything which is negative today is the past. Okay, it doesn't make anything right. All right, but what she's done, which no other creator has done on the app, is she's given someone, i.e. myself, a platform. Okay, a platform where they can spread a bit of awareness on a subject which has been souring the bottom of the app for a long time. No one's done it. Everyone likes to say they're trying to help, but no one has risked anything to help anyone else. No one has done it. EQ's the first one to do it. So as much as some people might not like her, look at your favourite creator and ask what they've done to help people who are vulnerable. So it doesn't matter whether you think it's a game or you think there's some motive behind it. It doesn't matter, even if there is. She still gives someone leverage, i.e. me. She's pushed me up so I can say stuff. And it's as simple as that. Because if I wasn't saying this, if I wasn't saying about awareness on these subjects, no one would be. So it's what it is. You can think Evil Queen's as bad as you want to think she is, but she's done a hell of a lot more than these creators.
So basically, guys, we love our Lucy. Yes, support all artists on TikTok. They bring amazing, content to TikTok. So this is from Lucy. Lucy. Just leaving this here for creators on here to use my sound off my next single and maybe make it a viral sound. So guys, if you could, if you're a big creator, there she is. If you're a big creator, small creator, please support Lucy with her music. Support any artist that is on TikTok singing. I may come and do a few TikTok sings myself, do you know what I mean? Yes, I may do. So I'm going to play this next video. So it's all over the FYP. This is the last I'm going to speak about, and then we'll open the boxes. It's all about the FYP. So we've got new beef on the Tiki-Taki Place. We have G Crew and Evil Queen going at it. So basically, Evil Queen and G Crew were in Delusive Angie's live. It was all cracking off in there. We've seen it all over the FYP. But for some reason, people aren't covering it. It's amazing that, in it, considering the hate train I had last week for what I did, but this is
dangerous.
Fired up around TikTok. Where are these creators? Where is the outrage? Where is the same outrage that you had for me? Right? Why is nobody speaking about it? Why is nobody speaking about it? We need to have now the same energy for absolutely everybody on TikTok, right? I went for, like I say, whether it's my own fault or what, I still went through it. I went through one of the fucking worst hate campaigns you've ever seen on TikTok. You know, creators sat there with my profile on screen, making my followers drop, which, to be honest...
I'm going to say this now, Miss Red, okay? This is my non-biased opinion. Stop fucking crying about your situation. Please stop fucking crying about your situation. You caused it. You brought it upon yourself, okay? It's what your actions have caused. It's not a hate campaign. People just don't fucking want you here. It's as simple as that. You might have 3 mates that want you on the app and a group of other people around them, but the mass majority of people do not fucking want you on the app because they're not happy with the situation you was in. The way you treated Zach, the way you dealt with it afterwards. No one wants you here. No one wants you here. The only people who want you on the app now are people who can benefit from you, i.e. Lucy getting a little bit of a push, a promotion on a shitty new song. Okay, i.e. Luke the Judge getting a push on his FYP, i.e. Alex getting a bit of leverage up because he was nearly thrown under the bus. There's so many reasons why people have stuck by you, okay? But there's many more reasons why people didn't want you on the app. Okay, numero uno, you're on here now using your bloody platform as a weapon. So stop being such a fucking knob and realise, fuck me. Never known anything like this.
Because the only people that matter are in here right now. So, G Crew, send my love out to you, darling, because what was said to you was absolutely disgusting. Whether it be whether it was said by someone who claims to be a character or what, it's wrong, darling. It's absolutely wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to play G Crew's, and can we have green hearts in my chat for G Crew, please? Because I don't think it's been covered enough. I do not think this has been covered enough at all.
If you're so bad, right? If you're so bad and you think you're so supported and so fucking famous and so loved, right? Why don't you actually go against me, Evil Queen? Huh? Why don't you go against me? Why don't you do it this week? Next week? We'll do it anytime, mate. If you want to do it this week, you want to do it next week, you want to do it the week after. Not this week, I ain't doing it this week. You want to do it next week, you want to do it the week after. Anytime you want to go on here, yeah? We will go. And let's see if you Canadian Angie can...
Right, listen, I have no problems with G Crew. I got the wrong end of the stick with G Crew from the video I watched. Okay? But what I think is happening with G Crew, and Miss Red's promoting it, every person's live that G Crew jumps in now, they're actively promoting it. So what happened to G Crew was not good. Okay, G Crew's not in a good position anyway. He's vulnerable. He's in a vulnerable position. Okay, he sent £800 to DG for what? Someone answer that. When me, Evil Queen, and DG were in the box in Angie's, G Crew sent DG £800. Okay, I've been tagged in multiple videos, multiple recordings of where G Crew's been in a live and gifted just an abnormal amount to another creator. This is the last few days. Okay, the last live I was in where G Crew was being talked about. What was it? I can't remember whose live it was, but one of G Crew, I think it was Misreads, one of G Crew's supporters jumped in the box and they said, big up G Crew, all this, everyone support him on Sunday. And in the comments, there was all green hearts and it all said, support G Crew on Sunday. Now, I'm going to make an accusation here. Okay, and this isn't aimed at G Crew, because I like you. I think you're alright. Doesn't matter whether someone else doesn't or whoever, I think you're alright. These people who are saying reset, let's support G Crew on Sunday, they will be saying that. They will be saying let's support G Crew on Sunday, because they know that thousands of people are going to go and support G Crew. Okay, knowing full well the end result is G Crew's going to take all the money which is made that week, and because he's vulnerable, he's going to send it right back. That Canadian woman, don't know what she's called, Coral or something, the money's just going to go right back there, and that's how it's going to work. So yeah, everyone's going to look like they're wanting to support you who's round your G Crew, but in reality they're going to end up with the money, aren't they? Because they know your situation. They know you're going to gift them. So be careful about your surroundings. If you're benefiting from it financially and there's something I don't know which is going on, then fair enough. Just crack on with whatever scheme's going on. But if you are actually vulnerable and they are actually promoting to get everyone to support you on Sunday, then they're doing it with an agenda, because they know that the next Sunday, when the leaderboards has ended and you've got all your money, they know that money is going to fill their pockets. So that's it.
Carry you as far as my fuck will carry me.
Exactly that, because I believe that Canadian Angie is doing Evil Queen's dirty work, just like that Karma Kaz is. You know, they're all doing dirty work for her. Like I say, I'm not going to attack people just because I don't like them or I'm not friends with them. I'm just speaking my truth, what I see on the FYP. I do believe Canadian Angie is doing Evil Queen's dirty work, also Karma Kaz. All right, because Karma Kaz fired up a live last week or this week, I can't remember, I've lost fucking days, and said they had like receipts on DG. There was no fucking receipts. It's a bit funny how these people are purposely going for people that EQ.
Can I just say, when I set this account up, well, when I set these lives up to do what I'm doing, my main goal was not to go after DG. DG was on my radar along with a lot of other people. Okay, just so happened DG was first. Okay, I have received screenshots from groups, from DG's groups. I have received them out of respect, because I do not want to destroy DG, and I don't want to make myself look more of an idiot than I already look by not showing images. All right, I've withheld for now from putting them out because I can't distinguish which screenshot has been taken out of context. I can't distinguish whether this person who's sending me these screenshots is sending me them because they want to see DG get taken down, and the screenshots aren't even from anything from DG, because everything's scribbled out everywhere, innit? No one wants to be seen. No one goes, Kaz, show this with the names on it. No one says that. Everything's scribbled out, dates, names, everything. I've got to take people's word for this. I've got to take people's word for it. Okay, so it's not a case that I've said I've got something and I haven't. I've said I've got something because I've got something. But it's just what it is I've got which I need to work out. Because I'm getting some people saying one image is from a birthday collection or something, and I've got the person who sent me that image saying it's not. So what do I do with this? This is what I mean. I don't want to go out and slander someone to the highest with fake images. By fake images, I mean images which aren't true to what they're said to be. So I have got images, but they're just not verified properly yet.
doesn't like. So who is the higher person that's pulling all these puppet strings? Who is the person that's doing it? Because it ain't fucking me.
By 200 people. Alright, that's my offer to you. Alright, and we'll sit. If you're so bad, right?
There you go, guys. So whether G Crew likes it or not, me and G Crew's had our differences over the past. But I do love you, G Crew, and I think you're an amazing creator. I think you've got a good heart. And whether you like it or not, Miss Red stands with you, darling. Yes, we stand with G Crew around these ways, absolutely. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to have a Mayfair Blue, and he doesn't need to clout chase Catherine. He's on that leaderboard day in, day out, every week. He's got some of the biggest gifters on TikTok. He doesn't need clout. His community speaks for itself.